One.
Woo!
Hello, everybody. Woo, woo, woo.
I
We're
won't
back
burp.
again, episode 2. And I'm Alejandra and I'm here with Stacy. It's probably this side.
Hi,
I'm
I'm
not
Stacy.
sure. Whatever side she's on. So we literally it was a mission and a half to get us here. And Stacy did it. She thank you.
I just restarted
IT
my
guy.
laptop.
Thanks.
That was
Thanks,
it.
IT guy.
Thanks, IT guy.
We're just gonna call him IT guy. Thanks, IT guy.
You know
Mm,
what? So I do think that we should give him a new nickname, and I want to go with that one.
IT guy. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, instead, and then I have to find someone and be like, "Hey, cameraman." Like,
You know what? There you go.
there you go. Woohoo. Okay, guys. So today was a long day, but I still want to come out here, Stacy. Of course, yeah, the cars are out. Yes. Woo woo. Happy Sunday. Um, but I got a
Mhm.
couple of things that I was thinking about that were on my noggin, and Stacy's probably gonna have to carry the other torch. Here you go.
Good luck, guys. I don't know.
She'll be fine. But so I've been thinking about, because I've been working like damn near every day, which a blessing, but also tired. But in my delusion, I was also like kind of revisiting, my life and stuff, and thinking of like new hobbies or like mentorships. Remember Jill? The she was
Mhm.
I love her very much. So she gave me a job, and I was basically helping her, assisting her because she was a designer. And yeah, I was thinking just about mentors, and like I wanted to ask, are you thinking about either a doing like picking up a new hobby, or looking for like mentorships or things that you want to do, like extra things that you want to do? Like, I don't know. How are you feeling? What's going on?
Hobbies. I do need to find a new hobby. Well, I guess I want to find something that doesn't have to do with the house. That way I don't get burnt out with the house either.
Oh, that's true
So
too.
something else. In the beginning of the summer, I did start hiking with Eric, and that was a
Mm-hmm.
lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to do that again. But the trails are just so far. Like in Texas, everything is a drive. So I just want to find
Well,
something a
what
little
is
bit
a drive? Because
closer.
for you, you're like, it's 30 minutes. Oh, and it's like,
That is drive. But remember,
oh,
so I lived in the boonies. Now, right now, I'm a little bit closer to the city.
she's in a
But
bougie
what
city. She's a
it,
city girl.
city, city, it's still it's kind
So
of
what?
country.
You
Not
celebrate
really,
that. It
actually.
doesn't matter. Good for you. Go.
But so when I lived in the city, I mean, I'm sorry, when I lived in the country, it was like I think it was probably like a 45-minute to an hour drive. But that's counting like me going to Eric's house and from Eric's going to um the site. So it's just across, actually it's south of Dallas. It's
Mm-hmm.
just a drive. But now I think that's probably maybe like 30, 40 minutes away too. It's just everything takes a while. And there's a little bit of traffic in that area. Dallas does have traffic thanks to all them
That's why I'm like,
Californians.
traffic?
Yeah.
Traffic?
It's not as bad as California, I will say. Not as
No,
bad as
I don't
that.
think
But
anything is as
it's
bad as California.
no,
I
no.
don't
And
know.
I cannot do that traffic. Oh my God. I get so angry.
I mean, maybe in Colombia is pretty chaotic too, and sometimes Mexico, but Colombia too. They drive like mad people. It's and there's too many motorcycles for anyone's good, and it's like it's just an accident
I
waiting to
don't
happen.
know.
But yeah,
Yeah, they
but
come out of nowhere.
yeah, they like pop out. But so you're saying you want to just do more hiking, or just like what,
Yeah,
like akin to that, or what? Like, do you want to? I
something
mean,
like that, something
it'd be really
outside.
great if somebody would come with me to go skydiving.
Oh, I don't know about that one. That's a hobby for you? You
Guys.
want to skydive all the
Well,
time?
okay, fine. Not forever, okay, but I did want to do that. Like, I don't know, like something fun. Is there something fun you want to do? I mean,
But
in
imagine
my
you love that. You can do that as a side job, like you can go up there with them
okay,
and
let's
then
not.
jump
Okay,
with the people.
calm down. Not all the time, Stacy. Hey,
But
Stacy,
I'm just
just in
saying, if
case
you
I don't.
want it as a
No,
hobby,
no,
that
no.
would
Fuck
work.
that.
And
No,
it's
no, no,
money.
no,
So,
no. It's like just in case I don't make it. Kiss my dog goodbye. Like, no, no, f
oh no,
no.
that's so
No,
sad.
no, let's
I don't
not.
want to think
No,
about that.
no. But
No.
I hold on. I think my headphone's dying. I don't know. You know what? It's fine. We're just rolling with it, guys. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Um,
If you guys see any dogs pop up right here, by the way, they like to kind of like jump up and say hi. So I
so
got one that's begging for attention right here,
if
but
you're
I guess the
watching on
camera can't see
YouTube,
her.
can you pick her up to bless the people, bless the audience, Stacy, bless them.
Like a little baby.
They're
She's like a little
the
baby in a little
bebecito.
jacket. No
Oh
kissing
my
them. But this
goodness.
is B. BB. No, she just wants
She's like,
kisses.
Mama, I love you. I want kisses. This little bee.
As little B, she loves attention. I work from home at this desk, and anytime that I do that, she likes to sit on my lap. So I think that's what she thinks is happening. And so
She's
she
like,
is
"Are you working? Can you
begging.
pick me up, please?"
She's just like, hey, can I get up there now? Okay. Down one go. Play, have fun.
You've been blessed, guys. You too, fam. Been blessed.
Uh-oh,
And
it's happening again. You're starting to freeze.
oh, am I? Uh-oh. Am I moving now? Am I still frozen?
You're back.
You
Yay.
okay?
Okay.
I'm like, you froze too for a hot second. Damn it. Okay, hold on. I got so yeah. I put new
Now it's
hobby, new explorations. Um. Oh yeah. I was like, do you think there will be any new
you said
changes?
mentorship. So mentorship, I don't really think I have any, but you were talking about Jill. Do you have anybody else in mind or is it just Jill?
I don't know. Like I was thinking about that because she was a really good mentor, but I don't know. I kind of want to just join either like more financial communities just because financial literacy is, we've been talking about that. It is something that I
Yeah.
am interested in and like I do want to learn. Just I don't know, just because it's not something that a lot of people care to learn. Now it's there, it's like picking up speed, but usually it's just kind of like, oh, the rich are the rich and blah blah blah. And it's like, well, I kind of want to explore that a little bit more. So just things like that. I like, want to study other languages. Like I'm doing some French.
Ooh,
Italian
that's a
is
good
is
one.
still pretty right. Yeah, but and like you know, I kind of wanted to learn Tagalog a little bit because I dated someone for a couple of years and he was Filipino, but I don't know. It's more for myself because I could never pick it up because of the like the accent was so strong. I'm like, damn, I really want to like
Mhm.
break through that. So maybe I'll just practice that. I don't know, but it's all
I
nerdy
know they have
stuff.
some similar words, right, to
Yeah,
Spanish,
so
but it's not.
and it's like Tagalog, Spanish and English like all in one. So there's like some words I would like pick up. I'm just like, okay, there's that. And it's like there's that. And I'm like, oh
Hmm.
crap, there's that. But it just, I'm meh. That's like what like I don't know, just languages and I do want to paint again. I remember we used
Ooh,
to go
that's a good
to
one.
yeah, we used to go to this place where there was like live, like they were sometimes they were naked and sometimes they were just like in costumes and stuff. And like I would love
Naked.
to draw. Well, yeah, you naughty. Look
Did you
at her.
bring a fan with you?
Naughty, naughty. No, it was
Mhm.
purely professional. Looking at that beautiful
Professional.
round butt.
Oh,
10
dang.
out of 10. No, I'm
How
just kidding.
round was it?
I know he was pretty
I need to see
no,
these paintings.
I know when they're handsome, I'm just like, oh damn, like not me blushing.
Mhm.
Oh, this flower is wilted. but but yeah, something like that. I don't know. And like I don't know. I kind of want new friends too, like or like more friends because it's like when you're older, it's harder. Not
I know, I'm
jealousy,
teasing. I'm
dork.
teasing.
No, because sometimes it's like me, like I like people and I like
Hmm.
knowing people's stories and just kind of like seeing where they come from. It's like all that's very interesting to me. And like aside from that, it'd be like finding a partner, but I'm not rushing for that. So at the same time, it's like I'm just enjoying my life. And like, another thing that I really want to do, I know you've done a lot of traveling, but I want to travel. So hopefully next year it's like, I can actually like pluck the fruits from my tree and like literally like go out and travel because I don't know. I want to see more. Like I know when we went to New York, I love New York. Like I fell in love with New York so hard. I'm like, oh, but I do want to visit other places too. I do want to see Austin.
I do want you to see Austin. I think that you'd like it. It is very, I don't want to say very similar to California, but it is
Hmm.
pretty similar. Um,
I mean, I'm
Sorry,
willing to
Siri
try.
keeps coming up.
It's
I
okay.
do think that you should come out here, especially Austin. We can even do a road trip. It's fun.
That sounds fun. Yeah, that I do want
And
to
they're
do
very,
too.
very dog friendly. Oh my God, they're so dog friendly out
Then I'll
there.
take potato. Yeah,
Mhm.
but
They would
it's
love her.
I don't know what else. Like I don't know. There's part of me that where I'm just like, and we've talked about this. So folks at home, you're new to this, but it's and probably I won't go too in depth right now, but it's kind of just, I want to do new things. I don't know. I want to explore. I'm always either working or working on other projects, designing stuff. Like I'm always like doing something. Like and I don't know. Like now, like especially this year, I've been a little more open to not having things planned out. Like
Hmm.
how I'm usually like I like this goes this way, this goes this way. I love my routines, but I've been a little more accepting of it and just kind of going with the flow with things. And it's scary.
It is, but dude, you're doing great.
I'm
Keep it up. I'm
trying,
proud of you.
man. I'm trying. And then on the other side of the coin, you're like being more stable now. Like you're just like, I mean,
Yeah.
you're always pretty stable, but you're
I'm
more like you're like, I got my house. Like it's more thing
yes.
like adult things. Like you're adulting in like a fun way because it's like you literally traveled all over and then you're like, oh, about my house. I'm
Yep.
chilling out a little bit. So it's like different. I don't know. I kind of like that too because you're having your own adventure. Like, you're building your own little story. And then like I'm building mine and it's like different, but we still keep in touch and we still like obviously like
Hmm.
share, stories with each other and stuff. And like I love bouncing ideas off of you too. So it's,
Oh yeah, me too. But I love
friendship.
we keep intertwining. Like no matter
Yeah, yeah,
what,
yeah.
where we
Which is
are in
like,
life, we
hey,
still come
yeah.
back to each other,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah. It's
great.
like, hey, did you this and this happen? You're like, well, this and this happened. But yeah, it's I don't know. I just feel a little weird and I feel happy about it. It's weird.
That's good.
Like Kevin, he texted me and he's like, hey, like we're doing this for New Year's Eve if you want to come. And I told my brother, because this is my brother's friend.
Hmm.
So and him and his wife are going to this place. I'll tell you after. And
Mm.
so he's like, yeah, like if you want to come, like this and that. My brother's like, dude, you should like go have
You
fun, like,
definitely should.
I know, but I'm
And
probably
they're
gonna
doing
leave
it for New
potato.
Year's Eve and New Year's,
New Year's Eve, just the
right? Like
night,
into
just
the
the
new year.
31st.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, but then knowing my luck, I'm probably gonna have to work on the first. So,
No, so the first is closed, so you
oh,
got
God
that day for
bless, God
yourself.
bless. Thank you,
Hmm.
Stacey. God bless. We have
Yep.
intel. We have intel. Okay, just don't ask us. But Stacey's a
Thank
spy.
goodness.
That's all. Stacey's
I'm
so
an
what is it?
international
So
spy.
super
Not
spy.
really
Yeah,
though. That's
international
what it is. I was
super
trying to remember.
spy. There you go. Teamwork. High
That's
five.
me. Woohoo! Soup.
And then what else? Like, I don't know. So I've been like I haven't even told you, but I've been doing more manifestation, but I'm just like keeping this one on the back burner because it's like they just said write a list of like things you want in a partner. So not us diving like this. Okay. So I'm usually very, how would you say, Stacey? Am I an idiot in love? I kind of like
No,
people for who
absolutely
they
not.
are, but
Yes. I think
regardless if
that
people
you
think
see
they're
the
fugly
best
or
in
not.
people.
Yes, yes, I
Yes.
try to. But with therapy, which that's one thing I'm super grateful for, and we'll talk about that in the next one because we'll have a kind of a
Ooh, that's
reverb
good.
of everything. Um, yeah, it's I don't know. It's yeah, I'm kind of just like narrowing down the things that I like to and like I do try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I'm like I don't think
You
that's
do.
worked for me, so I just have to kind of like but that's what I love about you. Because guys, Stacey is very like if it's one thing she's like boom, she knows how like she it's different. Like she has her boundaries and different things where she's like I
I think
will
we balance each other out
yes.
because I don't believe anybody. I don't trust at all. And where
And
I'm
me,
just like,
I'm
why
just
don't you
like,
give this person a
yeah,
chance? Like, why
I
don't
like
you? Why
giving,
not?
yeah,
And
I
I'm
like
like,
give,
no.
yeah. Stacey's like,
So
how about
yeah.
no, like little
So
shake.
Alejandra brings me up and then
Hmm.
I bring her over here and then we're
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle.
it's true. It's true. You guys need friends like that because if not, if it was somebody else like me, it would just be like there must be order. This way must be done. See, the dog goes.
That's
See,
Belle. I'm
see.
sorry. So they're probably trying to sit in the same spot and so Belle
Are
just
you
goes, hey no.
serious?
Yeah.
Get off my seat, sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, so Belle will usually be sitting down. I can't see them because they're on the other side, but Belle will usually be sitting down. Morty will come up to her and
uh,
he kind of just like stares her down and she's just like,
no,
no, I'm
what a
not going to move. So
butt.
she gives
Yeah.
a little like warning and then they kind of go away.
With that. So
Oh,
Morty is Stacy's little boy. And I
yeah.
love him so much. Like he's like burning down the house, and I'm like, do it, baby, do it.
He
And
can do no
Stacey's like,
wrong.
Alejandro, like, like he burned down the house. I'm like, I didn't see it. He can do no wrong. I love you, baby boy. And she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, he didn't do it. There is no evidence. And the house is like on fire.
He
He
is a
has it.
sweetheart.
He's like, I love him so. He's
He
definitely a
just goes
mama's
away.
boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, he
He
is.
loves Stacy, guys. Like, dear God, like, listen. But
Hmm.
he was a baby. Like when she got him, he was like a little nugget.
He was not ready to go. So you're not allowed to or you shouldn't be getting your puppy unless they're what 6 to 8 weeks.
Something
And
like that.
so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, even still like at 10 weeks is usually how when some people get them. But with Morty, they gave him to me at 4 weeks. So he was a little baby
That is,
hamster.
yeah, he was a
Yeah.
hamster.
He was not ready to go at all. And then I didn't even realize it until I got him. And then like looking back on it when Maggie had puppies, I like was comparing the sizes and I was like, yeah, Morty was way too small. He shouldn't have gone yet. But because of that, he's he's very attached to me.
Super.
And so
Yeah,
like
he
yeah, whatever room I'm in, he's there. Like right now, they were all sleeping in the living room, but I
mhm.
came over here to the office,
Yeah.
and then he came over here. Now I can feel him. He's on my feet now.
He's like, "Mama, I'm here with
Mhm.
you."
I'll be here. He's
I
my
love him.
emotional support dog now.
No, truly.
Since this is out of my comfort zone.
That you know what? You're doing a great job. See, this is friendship. Pass it
Okay.
on. Pass it on, guys.
Boop, boop, boop.
Encourage your friends, bully them into
Hey,
doing things they don't want to do. But are good for them,
we
but
just
also they
circled
want
back.
it.
I'm so happy about that. We
Yeah,
came
see?
back to the
See, see,
original
see, we're
point.
back
See,
to it. We're
this
back
is
to
how we
it.
balance each other out.
See? Yeah. Okay, crap. Now I forgot. Oh yeah. So I was saying how like
The back
I don't
burner
know.
manifestation. That's what we were talking
Oh,
about.
thank you. Yes, God bless.
I got
So
you.
see guys,
hmm
so yeah, so I just wrote down everything that I want in a partner because I've been going to therapy a lot, which I'm encouraging you guys listening at home, and I constantly encourage Stacy to do it. She's gonna do it on her own time though, because I'm like, all right, girl, you do it when you want to.
hmm
But I
You
do
just need
encourage it.
time.
No,
Yeah.
it is
I did go to a couple sessions and it did help. Honestly, it helped me resolve what I was feeling and kind of see things a little bit more clearly. It's just after that I had some complications with like
everything. Yeah.
with the insurance that was going to be able to pay for it and all that. So it was too complicated, and then I needed to find time, and I had been looking for a house, so it just everything kind of got crazy. So
Try
once
to
things
hop
settled
on
down
it.
for me a little bit, I think that's when.
It's
But
really
I
good.
do, yeah, I do recommend it to a lot of people. I mean, it's sometimes you just need a vent too.
Mhm.
It works.
And on top of that too, it's I'm just gonna call her therapist P, which that's not even her name, but just, it is what it is. I don't want to expose her, but she is incredible. Like I love this woman. Like she I like I'm weird. So I like looked up reviews and like, I was like, I kind of prayed over it and I was like, cool, God, universe, help me out. Like send me someone that's gonna be cool with me and understand me so I can communicate efficiently because sometimes it's hard for me, and she's been wonderful. So she just kind of takes a step back and lets me like like Stacey was saying, sometimes you just need a little bounce board, but there's only so much friends can do sometimes because they're not. I and that sounds bad because friends can help you, of course, but I'm just saying like this person's trained to kind of see little discrepancies or see like, hey, maybe you're bullying yourself too much on that, or hey, maybe change this mindset. For example, we were doing parts therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and that one was really trippy. I'd never heard about it before. And it's basically there's different parts of yourself that each one of us have. Like there's like a protector, there's kind of like the softer one, there's kind of like the mama bear one, or like the defensive sibling one. Like there's like we have different parts, right? So some people like see them as like creatures, or some people have them as like little them. Like I had mine as like little me, and like you kind of
Mm-hmm.
talk through it and you work through it, like why were you feeling that way, why do you feel you have to be like this, was it because of like your what happened to your family, then you go into generational trauma, which is like that really does affect. I thought that was like cheesy belizy, but it's true. Like it's the things that yes, the things
Cheesy
that
bleazy.
happen to your family and your bloodline, like it does trickle down to you, like, and these are
Mm-hmm.
things you don't really think about until you're like, it's just normal for me, right? Like I was saying, like sometimes I would just like hang up on people, and it's like, but I would just be like, all right, whatever, if I'm not agreeing, bye. But and I got called out. Hold on, sorry, my food's here. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. It was a long day. Okay, guys. So
Do you need to go
um
get it, or are they
no, they're
leaving
gonna
it?
drop it off at the
Oh,
door. It's fine.
okay, gotcha.
So what was I saying? Humbug.
Oh,
The
we have a
ladybug.
look. Yeah,
Yeah,
guest.
like yeah,
I saw her run.
she's like somebody's coming here. Gosh darn.
God
Oh yeah,
protect
so anyway,
you.
so parts work, so yeah, just and generational stuff, like all of that gets trickled down, and it does affect you in some way, shape, or form. And therapy is just wonderful. So I'm just here. Thank you for listening to me on my little soapbox. I just think it allows you, because what I was telling my therapist is like every time I would say like, hey, like I'm not a therapist, you obviously know more, but she'd cut me off and she's like, Alejandra, like the goal of a good therapist is to teach you, to teach the person how to kind of see it in themselves, to regulate themselves. She's like, it's not forever. Like we don't, you know what I mean? It's like we're trying to help you understand yourself so you can help yourself. And I'm like, oh, wow. So when she said
That's
that, I'm like,
great.
hey, that's nice. Yeah. So it kind of, and there's things now too where it's like I'll catch myself and I'm like, like, well, maybe this person's going. I mean, I've always been pretty empathetic. So that's another thing too, where she's like the difference between empathy and compassion. Because when I'm empathetic, it's like I feel it, it's like I'll cry with the person. I'll be like, oh my God, how can I help? But in terms of compassion, is you can feel for the person without expelling every ounce of energy that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been a huge one for me and it's helped a lot. So I don't know. I'm a very big advocate for therapy. I mean, I've always been like, yeah, it's great to talk to someone, but just like me doing it, it's I cannot say enough good things about it. And Lady Bill's pitter patter.
I just saw her.
But yeah, so yeah, I recommend it. Hopefully next year you guys, if you guys are listening and you guys are on the fence, maybe take it from me. It take it from Ladybell. Look at that. Right, Bode?
Oh,
Therapy.
she's letting you know. She goes, "Hey, there's something at the door."
Oh.
Look at her.
Hi, baby.
Oh,
Oh no, I'll go get it right now, okay? I love you. Ah, she's so cute.
such a cute dog.
She's a star. Look at that.
Look at her. Yeah, she is the star of the
Oh,
show.
sorry, audio listeners. My dog has approached camera A. Look at her. Little model. Yo, what we? It's not for you,
And
it's
she does a
chicken.
head tilter. How
Yeah.
cute.
I love you. Oh God. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk because we're gonna run out of time. But
Oh, yes.
okay, so hold on, let me pull up another one. So yeah, so that's just I'm sorry, all to say that therapy is great. Oh yeah, and the manifestation. So I just wrote out things that are actually important to me because I tend
Mhm.
to kind of get like lost in the sauce. I'll be like, this
In a
person made
partner or just like in general?
well in a partner, but rereading the list, I'm like, I am a lot of those things. Cause they say like you should become
Mm.
the list. And I'm just like, I am a lot of those things in the list. Like they're things that it's the values and stuff because I was very of the I've dated people before where it's like the values don't align completely or like they're apolitical or they are too this way or too that way or and I'm just like, well, but they're still a nice person, and it's like all of that it does affect the relationship. So that's what I'm seeing now, especially the most recent datey. Like it was a very brief datey. Stacey was like, nope. But she's like,
Yeah.
if you're ever, she's like, I don't know. But
No.
not to give him
I
too much
I
airtime.
tried.
I know you did to be fair. But yeah, that was more that I, reflecting on that in particular, I was like, okay, like I need to really set myself up for success and like not deviate from that because I would very much be like, well, they have this good quality, but not so much that, but I can overlook it. Where now it's like, no, like I wrote down like all the things that my future spouse is going to have, and he's going to be freaking awesome. So if you're listening to this in the future, I love you, babe. I thought about you. I prayed for you. You're awesome. Let me spank that butt. Okay. Anyways, PG.
Oh, dang. That
PG, okay?
booty.
PG, PG. I know. I guess he's gonna have
Okay.
booty. But yeah, it's I and they've been from like slender to bigger to buff to so all through the spectrum. So it's not like I'm like, it has to be this way. But now Stacey's like, you know what? Maybe you could just put like be handsome. And I was
Be
like,
handsome.
I'm like, fine. It's because I don't know, just I always felt like putting that would be like, wow, little douche. She just put in that. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, it's like if you can make me, if you have the core things inside,
Yeah.
like those things matter a lot. Like, sure, it's like, and my rule of thumb is like, as long as they're handsome to me. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
well, you got to have a little edge. Like we're foolish to say that, like looks don't grasp the person, right? But it's not everything because there's been beautiful people who are complete dicks. Like,
Yep.
and there's been people who
And
are
it makes them
uh,
ugly.
right, and there's been people who were ugly or had glow ups and they're like
Mm-hmm.
really nice inside. So I don't know. I don't know, I'm just vibing. But also I do feel myself that I do kind of like I'm like, well, they were nice like this, but especially in my new job, you can see how guys are, the trends, like how they do things. I'm like, oh no, like I'm actually seeing it. So I'm just being a little more aware of that too. So I don't know. What about you? Like, what did you notice like after your past long term relationship? Like, did you have anything that you have in your mind, because I always feel like you're very cutthroat with that. Like I'm more of a dreamer, you're more cutthroat, where you're just like,
I
are they
used
like
to be a
this, are they?
dreamer. I will say that. I
Oh
used to be a
no, oh
dreamer. I used to
no,
be very, very romantic, like the hopeless kind. It was just I went off
I
the
know,
feeling. Now it's more of like, yes, I do want that feeling and I'm going with part of that feeling, but at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure that they stick to their word. And I won't believe everything they say. I will tell you that.
I know,
I
my
can give
dumb
you an
ass.
example. I really truly think that every red-blooded American man, whether
Oh yeah, this is
from
hot
like
take.
maybe,
This is
yeah,
hot take, guys.
this
Wait.
one's
Yeah, let's see what you guys think. Let us know down below, because
yes, actually,
Stacy's
yes,
hot,
you guys can let us know.
because we disagree on this, but just go
I
ahead, Stacy. Go.
you can't just I'm sorry. I have made up my mind on this. But I'm gonna say maybe 25, anywhere from like 25 to 40, 45. A man in that age group, okay? You cannot tell me that they have never been to a strip club. You just can't tell me that. I know that for a fact they have. Well, IT guy has said, I've never gone to a strip club. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. That's to me is just not true.
She said, "You're a liar, IT guy. Fix my computer. How dare you say you
Shut
haven't
up and
seen
fix my
them?
computer.
Yeah, how
That's
dare
me.
you say you haven't seen that booty cheeks up there on that strip club throwing them dollar bills?"
Dollar bill, y'all.
But I disagree,
I
because
just
I'm like, you maybe they don't like, I disagree, because not everyone has done it. We
I
know
don't
people
believe
that have
it.
only done it because it was like their best friend's bachelor party. Like,
Okay, but that's fine. But they still went, right? They didn't
but not
stay outside,
prior. Like,
but they
I
still
know,
went.
but
They
I
still went.
know, but you're
That's
saying
my
that.
point. Is that I had like, whether it was their choice or not,
Mm.
I still think that every guy has gone to one. I mean, like, why wouldn't you be curious? You
Well,
know,
some
I'm
people don't
curious,
want to
and
lose
I'm
their
not.
money. I mean, some people, they're just like, I don't want to pay them. You know what I mean? They rather just stay home. They
Hmm.
rather not pay to play. Maybe, si son codos. Codos means you're kind of just, you budget, like you highly budget, and you're very frugal, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's time. But
Nice way of
codo
saying
is
cheap.
like too much. But I think, like, if
I,
they don't want to spend their money like that, that's,
it
maybe they don't
could
want it.
be, but I don't believe it.
God damn it, Stacey's.
Even if
See,
they didn't, like, what if his buddy was having a
but
bad
see,
day or
that's you.
something?
But that's you, because you're like, that's your. I think you subconsciously trick yourself, not trick yourself, but I think, but that's like a slip and slide into being like, if they did this, they could do something else. Like, it's like you kind of just being a
Mm,
little pessimistic, because instead of just being like, well,
yes,
they're like, you want to prep
yes, I
yourself like before the pain.
kind of, yeah,
Yeah, but then,
that's true. But this one is more like I'm not going to believe everything that a man says.
mhm.
Like they can say, that's just one example. I mean, I'm not going to say
Right,
I don't believe everything he's ever told me because that's
mhm.
not the case. Of course,
Right,
there are things, that are kind of questionable, but it's not something where it would be a huge deal. It would just be
right.
like, oh, he
What
said
are
that he
some deal
wiped his shirt or
breakers for
something.
you?
Um, drinking now.
We got like 10 minutes. We could talk about this. Stacey, hit it. Alexa, stop.
Jesus, yelling at Alexa.
I know. I'm
Um,
sorry if all of yours went off. I'm so sorry. She's gonna be like, I did nothing
imagine.
wrong. I'm
Funny
sorry. I
that.
didn't do anything. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
I'll
Continue.
remember this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
The
trying to think,
stabbing for
honestly.
tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp. Okay. No, no,
um,
no. Go. Uh-huh.
I'm thinking honestly, the drinking is the main one. Like no
Mm.
excessive drinking. I'm done with that. Um, the lying. Lying is just the number one
It's
thing I can't
it's
do.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you yeah. Uh yeah, I'm with you, because
Yeah. Once
lying,
I
it's like,
find out that you've lied to me, I can't. That's it.
but that's my thing too. It's like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to label all men with that, but like, I don't get that, because it's like, lying is so hurtful. I don't know why it's like, yeah, let's just do that instead of just being honest. It's, I don't
Yeah.
know. That one is very tough,
I
but
mean, everybody is is not going to be saying the truth all the time. All right, that's obvious.
Okay, but if
There's
it's
white
like,
lies here and there.
do I look fat in these pants or something? Like, I mean, well,
Yes,
I would want my partner to be like, hey, it doesn't look the best, but not be like,
it
you
doesn't
look
look
horrible.
flattering. Yes,
Yeah,
something.
that's
Be
fine.
have a way
Honest.
to say
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
but
yeah. Of
that's for your
course.
partner to decide or like to learn how to communicate with you.
Exactly.
But I'm saying
Because
like a big lie. I don't want. I like. I don't want to say, oh, it's just a small lies and you're dead to me.
little
No,
white lies, little white lies.
exactly. But if it's
Mm.
a big lie and I catch it, I'm like, no, I don't. That's it. I'm done.
I mean, I agree. And then what else?
I'm
What are
done.
your on your yes list? Like your must haves, things that you were like, I'm never
Oh,
straying from that again.
funny. Has to be funny.
Mm.
I love somebody that can make me laugh. Somebody
IT guy,
that
good
can be
job.
goofy.
Come
Yes,
on,
I
IT
love
guy.
goofy.
Come on,
Just
IT guy. Heyo. Come on.
he's a little funny.
Yeah, a little.
No, he's
He's
very funny.
funny. He's very
That's
funny. He has a good sense of humor. Like thumbs
He
up.
does. He has a
Yeah.
great sense of
I
humor.
think
That's
that's
actually
important
why we
too.
became friends. Yeah, because I didn't like him at first, but his sense of humor made me like,
There goes
okay, I
Stacy.
like this guy. He's cool.
There
But
goes Stacy hating before love. Friends, I told her, I was like, this is literally gonna be friends to lovers trope. And she's like, nah, it's not. I'm like, all right, listen, I've read enough books to tell you right now, ma'am. Friends to or actually, you were like enemies to friends to lovers. So it's a little bit of all of that. But I don't
yeah,
think you
I don't think
hated
he
him.
knew. Yeah, I don't think I was his enemy. It was more like I just,
Frenemy.
yeah, he was just there.
You're just there, yeah. Even though you're whatever
Eh,
me.
yeah.
But it's yes, but
What
see,
about
that's the thing.
you? I didn't hear
For what?
any deal breakers for you.
Probably, well, not probably, lying.
Mhm.
Also, uh, having poor hygiene. We're
Oh
not
my
doing that
God,
again
yeah.
because yeah, and there was a time where it's like it's kind of cool. It's like it's just
No.
no, no. It's yeah, and I was like, and my thinking was like, oh, it's gonna get better because I'm trying to help, but no. At one point, yeah,
On the hygiene thing, the one thing that gives me, I guess, the ick, as the
the
young
ick,
kids say,
as the kids say. Gabby, this
is
one's for you. Is
dirt.
she? Wait, is
Gabby
Gabby? Is it
Annoy.
Gabby's? Gabby Annoy, yeah, Annoy
Yeah.
because she's even babier. So that's Stacy's sisters. Which one? What is it?
Um, if you have or if the guys have dirt under their nails, I can't do that.
Ew.
That's disgusting to me. Or if they bite their nails, I can't. Ugh.
Are we
I'm the poor
projecting
hygiene.
on previous? You're just like
No,
PTSD.
I would never do that. Not I.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. No, yeah, lying. And I think the sad part for me too is I'm really good at reading people, like their faces and stuff. So it's even harder because I could
Mm,
tell when something's off. So I think just like
mhm,
not being, yeah, honesty, like, yeah, being transparent. Because I rather a man have like the balls to be like, this is what I feel, good or bad, right? But I
yeah.
would respect him more saying like, this is how I feel, like, XYZ, or like, can we work this out, XYZ, or whatever the heck, rather than just like beating around the bush. I hate that. Like beating around the bush
Mhm,
is, and that's the thing too. When I was talking to therapist P, she was like, the thing is, she's like, you're very much an alpha, and she's like, and you need a person that's also an alpha, like even more than you, but but they're kind to you where you don't have to feel the need to be like that. You could just chill and be like feminine and like tiny and squishy. And I'm like, that would be great too, because like I feel like my whole life it's been like, like do
maybe
this, do
like a
that, keep it.
dormant alpha.
That,
Would
that's what
that
I was
be
gonna ask
something?
you too. What do you
Yeah.
think would be like good for me? Because I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, I don't want like someone too soft. I don't know what the balance is. I'm like, do I just like, and for me, I would pick up the slack. Knowing me, I'd be like, all right, you're being soft, quiet. I'll pick up the slack. Let's do it. But I don't want to stay in like just the masculine. Like I hate it. I'm tired of it. Like I just want to be squishmallow. Like, ugh.
Mhm,
Like I want to be passenger princess. Like and these are things that it's like I've done for guys and they have done for me too. But it's like I want it to be where it's like I feel comfortable and safe and it's effortless and I don't have to like feel like you and IT guy. Like you guys are like super chill. It's easy. And it's like I'm like, okay, then it can be done. Like that gave me hope that it's like it can be done. Like, and obviously it's a little more hopeful when it's like you see your friend like,
mhm.
living that life. And that's the thing where I'm just like, okay, like I will do my best to not deviate from. No, I'm not going to do my best. I am not going to deviate from it because see, that's how I start. Where I'm just like, oh, then I feel bad. It's like, no, 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 no.
No.
This is what I want, and this is what I'm gonna get. And if not, then I'm just gonna wait for it. And that's where I'm at now. I'm like, no me falta nada. Like I don't need anything from guys. Like I live on my own. Like I do my own thing. Like I bust my butt, I work hard, and I'm proud of that. But I don't know. I'm like excited to see what happens. You know what? The thing I was thinking about that you were telling me where you're like, it happens when
Mm-hmm.
you're not looking. And I'm like, please don't. Like not right now. Cause
It's
I'm like
true.
I'm hitting the peak of the ride. Like I'm going up the ride. Like next year is gonna be so wild and so fun. Like I already feel it. Like it's gonna be great. But I'm just like, please, babe. But then at the same time, I'm like, who am I?
But it could
Who
be
am I to
fun with
judge?
them too.
Oh
I
God.
mean,
But
you
see,
never
now I'm more
know.
like you. Now I'm more like heart guarded. Remember we were talking, you're just
Yeah.
like, no, I like how you have your light. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, that light's a little dead right
That
now.
light's
Like, yeah,
it's
that
flickering
light's
right now.
yeah, truly, because I'm just like, I'm so
But I will
tired
say
of
if it
it.
wasn't for that light, then I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So I that's why I am grateful for that. I will say that.
I basically bullied her also to give IT guy a chance because I'm like, hey, I'm from the outside looking in. He's been consistent. He's been kind to you. I like him. He's respectful to everyone. He's respectful to me. Like he's very nice. I think the other guy that she was dating confessionals for several years, I'm pretty sure he was a little pissed, like or like whenever you'd come visit and stuff. I'm like, he's just jealous. I'm like, don't hate, sir.
I don't know. I think because I did it so often the last 2 years, it maybe I don't
But
know,
he never
maybe
wanted. Okay, see the difference, guys. The other gentleman, he never wanted to come down here. He was just like, well, let's go to Texas. We got IT guy here being like, if you want to move to SD, baby, let's go. And so he's like, oh my god, I'm like, you guys are, you know what? Go away, your romance. But I
we
want
need to
them to
do
come.
closing notes because I see this thing counting
Hmm.
down.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. So if you guys can follow us on our Instagram, it's Chatteroo Podcast. Stacy has her Instagram set up too because she has her private one, but this one is for the people. She has it for the people and she's gonna go ahead and put her doggos on there. You could follow me on mine because I have the YouTube channel as well. So it's at Ali O'Malley. Stacebo is at Stacebo. And what else? If you guys have anything you would like to ask us, please be sure to DM us on there. We have a couple of you that have followed us there. Thank you very much. Stacy,
Mhm.
closing thoughts.
They can let us know that I'm wrong about not believing IT guy. Wrong.
Wrong, wrong. No. Well, let us
Wrong.
know down below. We're gonna
Or
try to
what you
figure out.
guys think about that too. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure that I'm gonna get some hate on that one.
No, it's fine. We're
It's
building
fine.
a good community. So thank you very much,
Yes.
guys, and
Mhm.
we'll see you next Sunday.
All right. See you next Sunday. Bye.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.